Okay, so I don't know why I just been getting a lot of questions about this like practically once a month. These will pop up, I would say, and it's how do I realize potential with my character? Well, with said character in Marvel Future Fight, and I don't know. My cynical mind is like, don't you like pay attention to the tutorial? I mean, all I did all I did was just like upload a video, just me trying to explore the realizing potential thing, and I figured it out on my own. And then I just was like, and because of that, I somehow end up with tons of questions as to how I realize potential with said character. So I guess I should do a try and do a proper tutorial. I don't, I really don't like doing these. But anyway, first off, well, first thing, if you're intending to realize your potential, well, I actually should go over what realizing potential does. Realizing a character's potential will allow your character to go above the level cap of level 60, and they will be able to jump up to level 70. Well, eventually jump up to level 70. And I will tell you this right now, it's going to take a lot of resources. I mean, a lot of resources. Like, I think I'm trying to remember. It took quite a bit. Took quite a bit of gold for me to actually get like characters like Rocket Raccoon up to level 70. It's pretty much like you're building one of the world boss tier 3 characters, but probably worse or on par with it. Anyway, the benefits is that you obviously get bonus stats because you're jumping up 10 levels. You can upgrade your gear up to level 30, but that actually is going to take that actually takes quite a bit more effort because you require different materials than what you required before to upgrade all your gear, and that's a different subject for a different time. Also, that is one of the requirements to reaching to having a certain character reach a tier 3, which only certain characters can reach tier 3, and only certain characters can realize their potential. Netmarble is slowly but surely making it so that almost every character in the game can at least realize their potential, but it's on a slow pace. So let's look at a character I haven't actually realized potential with yet, and I believe is Beast. So as you can see here, he's at 96.42% of realizing his potential. Now, it's like if you click here, it says you need to clear World Boss Normal or World Boss Ultimate in order to realize your potential. So that's where we got to go. So let me drive over here to World Boss, and this is actually convenient for me because this is actually one of my daily challenges. Now I'm going to tell you already. You can only do World Boss Normal or World Boss Ultimate. You cannot do World Boss Beginner, because World Boss Beginner will not grant you. Well, World Boss Beginner will not even really count towards any actual progress towards anything, really. You should just do normal. I mean, if you have to do beginner, then do beginner, but you're not going to get that counted towards anything such as which, and the most important thing here is realizing potential. So today, today they want us to do Proxima Midnight. You can do any of the world bosses. Not Proxima Midnight, I mean Supergiant, who still doesn't have an ultimate version. So we're gonna do normal version Supergiant, which that really shouldn't take too long. We have Beast here, which is at 9. Oh, I need to mention this as well. In order to even have the ability to actually realize your potential, your character must be tier 2. Your character needs to be a tier 2 character. If they're not tier 2 character, forget about it. Just forget about it. Forget about it altogether, because they're not going. Because otherwise, it's a complete waste of your time, and you're gonna be stuck there. Like, you need to get them up to tier 2 at the very least. So we have Beast here, who's at 96.4%. We have Storm here at 73.2. And I have Moon Girl at 60.7. As you can see, there's a lot of characters, and a lot of these characters I don't even really play. I'll be honest, I don't even really actually use a lot of these guys. They're more or less just here. And I eventually just forget that they even exist. I eventually forget that they exist because I don't play as them. And that's generally what happens when you have a lot of characters in your roster, or rooster, as a certain other person called it. Anyway, so I'm gonna throw in X23, who's at 0%, because I did just recently get her up to tier 2. So now set up the allied teams. That will do. Why did I pick Cyclops? Oh well. I mean, it's not like it's hard. It's just I don't normally run Cyclops in the helper squad. I'm gonna really quick beat the crap out of Supergiant, and then show you the realized potential, which that should allow Beast to fully realize his potential, because he should bump up to 100%. Although you'll see. We'll talk about it. The time stop kicked in. Usually I can do it before she even throws in. Before she even change. I can usually stop her before then. I think it's depending on the character I use, though. Anyway, that's it for the battle. As you can see, it says search complete for Beast, which means he's ready to realize his potential. Storm didn't go up so much. Storm didn't exactly go up so much. And X23 went up a lot. The thing is about this is that it's very random as to how much percentage you're going to gain towards realizing your potential. And only the characters that are in the main squad can actually realize potential. The ones in the allies do not gain anything towards this. You also gain points towards your level here, which I believe that only really affects World Boss Ultimate stats or whatever. But who cares about that? We have Beast ready to realize his potential. And I'm going to X out of here. Oh, I got a challenge done. Convenient. Anyway, we are going to go straight towards Beast here. Straight towards Beast and realize potential. And now he can realize potential, which his is called Beast and Brains. It doesn't really matter what the name of it's called. They just give it a name just to be clever. And now it's at level 1. So now that you realized your character's potential, you pretty much go here to enhance your potential, and now it costs materials in order to. Now it's going to cost materials, and this is where I actually lack, because I'm using a mutant type character, so I have to use Micron crystals, Phoenix feathers, and cosmic cube fragments. Do not use these cosmic cube fragments, because you need these. And as you can see, I have very little of these, because you can only get these from World Boss Ultimate. These you can kind of get wherever, you know. So I'm going to go with the max. See here, the max, it costs me 231 of my 545 Micron crystals. And it's going to cost me 500k to actually make the full upgrade. So I do this, and then boom. He can now his level can go up to level 62. So Now with that, I have to actually enhance the character again. So basically, just like a world boss character or an automatic tier 2 character, you have to use a character's biometrics in order to upgrade said character. Well, to upgrade their levels now. So I'm going to use characters I already know. I have at least up to tier 2, and I'm not looking to use them again. And that only put me up to 77, like 60, level 61 and 77%. Let me do. Did I put the Yondu just hit? I don't remember if my Yondu hit. I don't want to use Cyclops because I do need his X genes for later. I will use Spidey. There. And now Beast is at level 62. Yay! Hooray! So now you have to repeat this again, and basically you go up 2 levels for each and every time, up until it hits level 70. So yeah, and each time it's going to cost a lot more. See, this time it would take practically all of my Phoenix feathers. It would take all my Phoenix feathers to use. It would take way more than the Micron crystals that I have in order to actually get this up to 100%. And you can't just be like, you can't just throw in just like 1 and be like, oh well, I'm good. Nah, it doesn't work that way. You just pretty much have to max it out. Let's see if this works. Nope. See, you pretty much just want to throw it up to 100%, because if you don't, well, as you saw, it's not going to upgrade. Like, your character's not going to upgrade. Just max it out. Just max it out, and you'll be fine. Well, that is how you enhance a character. That is how you realize your character's potential and enhance their potential so that said character can level up. Now, I remember somebody asking, like, oh, well, Sharon Rogers. Yeah, Sharon Rogers is also able to realize potential because she's also now a tier 3 character. That's generally the main importance of enhancing a character's potential, is being able to hit tier 3. A lot of characters are just only able to enhance it. The rest of them, like, a lot of them are just like only able to enhance their potential. The rest of them, like, well, the certain select elite few are able to hit tier 3. Either way, it's going to take a very long time. Because here we have antimatter. I think it's actually going to cost way more gold than I have in order to actually... And it costs way more biometrics than anything. So yeah, so this is pretty much what you're going to be doing, and it's going to cost a lot of resources. So you might just want to stock up before you hammer away at this. I believe in order to reach tier 3, you also need to have your gear maxed out. So good luck with that. I don't know. I've not touched tier 3. Like, none of my characters are tier 3 yet, and I don't exactly plan on doing that. Anyway, that is it for this video. I hope it helps somebody out there that's been asking and randomly comes across the video. I am Brad Reedy Gaming Mole. I'm signing off. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.